Astrology. Unlocking the cosmic blueprint of life. Astrology, an ancient yet ever-evolving field of study, has fascinated humanity for millennia. From the celestial observations of early civilizations to the intricate natal charts of today, this mystical discipline continues to shape our understanding of the universe and our place within it. True mastery of astrology requires years of dedication, as its vast knowledge spans beyond the comprehension of a single lifetime. For many, their first encounter with astrology comes from newspaper horoscopes or magazine columns, offering daily insights based on zodiac signs. However, these general predictions rely solely on the position of the sun at birth, a single data point that barely scratches the surface of astrology's true depth. To unlock the full power of astrology, a comprehensive set of birth data is essential. This includes the exact day, month, year, and time of birth, to the nearest minute, along with the precise geographical coordinates of birth. With this information, astrologers can craft a complete natal chart, a personal celestial blueprint revealing unique personality traits, strengths, challenges, and life path potentials. For instance, the natal chart of Elvis Presley, born on January 8, 1935, at 4:35 a.m. Central Standard Time in Tupelo, Mississippi, provides profound insights into his magnetic stage presence, creative genius, and personal struggles. While astrology is often associated with personal horoscopes, its applications extend far beyond individual birth charts. Natal charts can also be cast for significant events, such as checkmark the formation of a nation, checkmark a marriage or relationship beginning, checkmark the launch of a business or major project, checkmark even the construction of a building. By analyzing the celestial energies present at the exact moment an event takes place, astrology offers a deeper understanding of how these cosmic influences shape outcomes over time. A natal chart is more than just a map of planetary positions, it is a snapshot of the universe at a precise moment, capturing the cosmic energies that imprint themselves onto an individual or event. It serves as a guide, helping astrologers interpret how these energies interact, evolve, and manifest in life's journey. Understanding a natal chart allows individuals to discover their core identity and life purpose, recognize strengths and areas for growth, navigate challenges with greater awareness, align decisions with cosmic rhythms for a more fulfilling path. Astrology, in its purest form, is a language of the universe, one that bridges the gap between the cosmos and the human experience. Visualize and envision the birth of a child or the occurrence of an event at any place on Earth. From that vantage point, the sun, the moon, and the planets would appear in relation to the backdrop of stars within our cosmic region. The natal chart thus acts as a two-dimensional map depicting this celestial vista. Throughout the history of human civilization, there exists compelling evidence that individuals have been captivated by the celestial body's journey across the sky. This fascination with stars and planets gave rise to the simultaneous growth of both astronomy and astrology. Archaeologists have discovered remnants of astrological studies in the ruins of ancient civilizations such as China, Greece, Babylon, and Rome, underscoring the enduring presence of this practice. It is worth noting that the three wise men mentioned in the Bible as arriving to honor the newborn Christ are widely believed to have been astrologers, further highlighting the historical significance and recognition of astrology. In the past, astronomy and astrology were intertwined as they both sought to understand the movements of celestial bodies and their impact on Earth. However, in modern times, these disciplines have diverged. Astronomers now focus on studying the factual aspects of the solar system and the universe, while astrologers continue to explore the correlation between planetary movements and human lives. Throughout history, people have recognized some form of connection between celestial bodies and earthly events. Ancient astrologers associated the planets with gods who were believed to govern various aspects of daily life. The myths surrounding these ancient deities often reflect timeless patterns of human behavior. Modern astrologers do not view the planets as deities but rather acknowledge significant relationships between the position of the sun, moon, and planets in our personal experiences. We are all interconnected within the vast universe. Every atom within our bodies, and the energy emanating from celestial bodies, including the sun and stars, are part of the same cosmic fabric. Astrology serves as a tool that acknowledges this interconnectedness. recognizing that the planetary bodies and our individual experiences are different facets of a coherent whole. Put simply, everything within the universe is intertwined. Numerous attempts have been made to explain the workings of astrology, ranging from hypotheses involving magnetic flux lines to radiation emitted by the sun or nearby stars. Although astrology undeniably demonstrates its efficacy, the quest to understand why it works continues to intrigue us. During the early stages of astrology and astronomy, the positions of stars differed slightly from their current locations. Ancient astrologers and astronomers observed the sun, moon, and visible planets, Mercury to Saturn, in relation to the backdrop of constellations. As the Earth orbits the sun throughout the year, our perspective of the universe undergoes changes. The apparent path of the sun, known as the ecliptic, traverses a band of constellations known as the sidereal zodiac. However, the size and number of constellations along the ecliptic are a subject of debate, with differing opinions on whether there are 12, 13, or 14 constellations that can be considered part of it. Around 200 CE, during the spring equinox in the northern hemisphere, when the sun is directly overhead at noon on the equator, appearing to move north, the sun was positioned at the beginning of the constellation Aries. Both in ancient times and present day, Western astrologers consider this moment as the starting point of their zodiac, the tropical zodiac. Over millennia, the relative position of stars in the solar system has shifted. Western astrologers still utilize the northern spring equinox as the beginning of their zodiac. But the sun's actual position during this time of year has moved backward, aligning with the constellation Pisces in the sidereal zodiac. Throughout this guide, as well as in other astrological texts, when the term zodiac is mentioned, it refers to the tropical zodiac. It is crucial to understand that astrologers use a specific time in Earth's orbit around the sun rather than a constellation as their reference point. The diagram employed by astrologers, known as a horoscope, serves as a two-dimensional depiction of the sun, moon, planets, and significant celestial points. It reflects their positions as observed from the individual's birthplace at the exact time of day on the specific date and year of their birth. Rather than creating a literal illustration of the sun, moon, and planets in their respective locations at the given time and place, astrologers utilize symbols known as glyphs, which are placed upon the chart. If you want to get a full astrological reading about yourself, please check out the link in the description. The tropical zodiac commences with the position of the sun during the March equinox, also known as the vernal equinox. It is divided into 12 equally sized zodiacal signs, commonly referred to as sun signs. Interestingly, the names of these 12 signs align with the main constellations of the sidereal zodiac, although they now correspond to different sections of the sky. However, the exact date on which the sun transitions from one sign to another varies each year. This variability often leads to confusion when newspapers or magazines provide conflicting dates for the beginning and end of each sign. To determine the accurate zodiac sign for individuals born near the cusp, where one sign ends and another begins, the time of birth, world time zone, day, and year are crucial. For instance, if someone is born between April 19th and April 22nd, their sun sign may fall under either Aries or Taurus. To ascertain the correct zodiac sign, an ephemeris, a reference book, can be consulted. An ephemeris provides the tropical zodiac positions for the sun, moon, and planets based on specific times and dates, all referenced to Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. The following is a guide to your sun sign. The sun holds a unique position in the solar system as its location in the zodiac can be determined based on the date in the year. Since the sun symbolizes the fundamental life force within an individual, astrology in magazines often uses birth dates to deduce the sun sign, providing insights into the overall personality. On the other hand, the positions of other celestial bodies, such as the moon and planets, vary significantly and require referencing an ephemeris for accurate information. If you have a natal chart prepared, it will include the positions of the moon and planets, shedding light on different aspects of your personality. For example, the placement of Mercury in the zodiac and its position in your horoscope influences how you communicate. Mars relates to how you harness and direct your energy. Saturn indicates the structure of your life and limitations you may encounter. Among other influences, This image provides a summary of keywords that capture the essence of the concepts associated with each planet. The Sun: ego, identity, purpose, vitality, authority, masculine principle. The Moon: emotional self, instinctive responses, receptive, nurturing, feminine principle. Mercury: communication, intellect, nervous energy, early education. Venus: harmony, affection, love, art, balance, the feminine impulse in both sexes. Mars: energy, drive, action, aggression, the masculine impulse in both sexes. Jupiter: expansion, optimism, extravagance, luck, gambling, religion, philosophy, higher education. Saturn: restriction, discipline, duty, tradition, structure, inhibition, boundaries. Chiron: spirit wound, compassion, wholeness, alternative healing, experiential learning. Uranus: nonconformity, invention, freedom, the unexpected, technology. Neptune: mysticism, intuition, transcendence, illusion. Pluto: transformation, regeneration, elimination, sexuality, power. While many individuals are familiar with the 12 signs of the tropical zodiac, it is essential to understand that the natal chart encompasses 12 additional divisions known as houses. These houses represent distinct sectors within the chart, each with its own significance. Several systems exist for dividing the chart into houses, typically combining the time of birth with the latitude and longitude of the birthplace. Each house is associated with different aspects of people's lives. For instance, the second house relates to finances and personal values. The third house pertains to communication. The seventh house describes marriage or partnerships. The ninth house encompasses travel and higher education. The 10th house defines career and public recognition. These are just a few examples, as each house carries its own set of meanings and influences. This image provides a summary outlining the significance of each house. The Sun, Moon, and planets possess individual influences and are attributed with ruling specific areas of life. Each planet is associated with particular characteristics. For instance, Saturn is known to bring structure and potential limitations. Jupiter represents expansion and the possibility of extravagance. The specific area of life affected by a planet, such as Jupiter or Saturn, is determined by the house it occupies in the horoscope. Additionally, the manner in which the planet exerts its effects is indicated by the sign of the zodiac it resides in. In this way, the interplay between planets, signs, and houses provides insights into the unique dynamics and influences shaping an individual's life. The date of birth determines the placement of the Sun, Moon, and all the planets within the zodiac signs. Meanwhile, the precise time to the nearest minute and location, latitude and longitude, of birth determines the houses these celestial bodies will occupy in the horoscope. The duration of time that each celestial body spends in a zodiac sign varies. For instance, the Sun spends approximately 1 month in each sign. The Moon spends about 2.5 days in each sign. Saturn takes around 2.5 years to traverse a single sign. These variations occur because the planets move around the Sun in elliptical orbits of different sizes. From the perspective of Earth, the planetary bodies appear to move through the zodiac at different speeds. However, as Earth rotates on its axis, the Sun, Moon, and planets pass through all 12 houses of the horoscope within a span of 24 hours. This means that they occupy any specific sector of the horoscope for approximately 2 hours. Once the map of the heavens, known as the horoscope, is completed, it reveals the zodiac sign where the Sun, Moon, and planets are positioned, the houses that house the planetary bodies. In addition to these placements, astrologers are interested in understanding the relationships and interactions between the energies represented by each planet. These relationships are referred to as aspects. Aspects are measured in degrees and minutes of longitude and denote the angles between different celestial bodies. As the Sun, Moon, and planets move through the zodiac at different speeds, they continually form a variety of aspects relative to our vantage point on Earth. For example, a square aspect denotes a 90-degree angle between two planetary bodies. A trine aspect signifies a harmonious 120-degree angle. These aspects reveal the ways in which the energies of the celestial bodies interact. Squares often indicate challenges and tension. Trines indicate a more harmonious and favorable interaction. This image provides a summary of some significant aspects. But for a comprehensive understanding, it is recommended to refer to basic astrological textbooks, which delve into a more detailed discussion of aspects. The provided natal chart of Elvis Presley serves as an illustrative example showcasing different aspects. Engaging in the process of connecting and interpreting these aspects within his chart can be a captivating endeavor, offering valuable insights into the intricate facets of his personality and life experiences. To determine the ascendant, precise information about the date, time, and place of birth is necessary. The ascendant refers to the eastern horizon, and the zodiac sign present on that horizon at the exact hour and minute of birth is known as the rising or ascending sign. In most house systems used today, the ascendant marks the beginning of the first house in the horoscope. The ascendant holds significant importance in the horoscope as it indicates how an individual is likely to be perceived by others. It can be seen as the metaphorical mask one wears and the lens through which they view the world. During initial encounters, a person often reflects the characteristics of their ascendant sign rather than their sun sign. This phenomenon contributes to the challenge of accurately guessing someone's sun sign. For example, 12 individuals born approximately 2 hours apart on a given day would share the same sun sign, unless the day falls on the cusp of two zodiac signs. However, they would have different ascendant signs. This, coupled with the planetary movements throughout the years, accounts for the myriad of variations in personalities and behaviors among individuals born under any particular zodiac sign. Astrology is just one of many tools available to comprehend life and our purpose on Earth. Cycles, which govern various aspects of our lives, play a significant role in astrology, which studies these cycles through the symbolic representation of planetary movements in the horoscope. With countless possibilities for combinations, each birth chart represents a unique individual. Interpreting the complete horoscope requires years of study and experience to grasp aspects such as character traits, potential talents and aptitudes, career paths, strengths and weaknesses, health influences, interpersonal skills. A proficient astrologer must decode the intricate interrelationships among the sun, moon, planets, zodiac signs, houses, and aspects. Instead of dictating fate, astrology portrays potentialities. The horoscope may reveal talents in specific areas even if the individual is unaware of their own potential. Astrology holds immense value in fostering self-awareness and facilitating an understanding of the spiritual nature of existence. It aids in our journey toward greater self-discovery and comprehension of our place in the grand tapestry of life. Astrologers employ various techniques to make predictions, with one of the simplest methods being transits. This approach involves examining the positions of slower-moving planets in relation to the natal chart. If a complete chart is unavailable, predictions may solely rely on the position of the natal sun. Magazine astrologers often utilize a simplified approach by placing the sun sign on the ascendant and then considering the transiting planet's placement in an artificial solar house. For example, if you're a Gemini, and transiting Jupiter, associated with expansion and good fortune, happens to be in Cancer, the next sign after Gemini, which corresponds to the solar second house of finances and personal possessions. A magazine prediction might suggest, next month will represent opportunities for financial gain. It's a favorable time to make that significant purchase you've been considering. However, this prediction would be more accurate if you also had a Gemini ascendant. If you know your ascendant sign, it may be more beneficial to refer to magazine predictions specific to that sign. If you possess accurate birth time information, astrologers can utilize more intricate techniques, such as progressions, directions. However, a detailed explanation of these techniques goes beyond the scope of this introductory text. Astrology is a captivating field with a wide range of applications. Apart from its use in personal counseling, astrology is now being utilized in various practical fields, including financial decision-making, financial astrology, where it assists in analyzing the stock market and other business ventures. Electional astrology, helping determine the most auspicious timing for commencing new endeavors. Hari astrology, providing answers to specific questions. Contemporary astrology has expanded to explore various areas of interest. This includes the study of asteroids, which are the smaller celestial bodies traversing our solar system, an examination of fixed stars, which have been referenced in astrology for centuries. Furthermore, there has been a resurgence of traditional astrology, made possible by modern translations of ancient texts written centuries ago in Latin and ancient Greek. This resurgence has allowed for a deeper connection with the wisdom of the past. Additionally, Vedic, Hindu, astrology has gained popularity. Unlike Western astrology, which is based on the tropical zodiac, Vedic astrology is founded on the sidereal zodiac, which aligns with the actual positions of the stars. This difference leads to variations in planetary placements, sometimes causing a shift in zodiac signs between the two systems. Astrology studies cycles, which influence various aspects of life. These cycles help us understand life patterns, predict trends, and align actions with favorable cosmic timings. Final thoughts. Astrology and the journey of self-discovery. The universe is a symphony of rhythms and patterns. Just as the moon guides the tides and the sun orchestrates the seasons, astrology suggests that planetary movements influence human experiences, shaping our emotions, opportunities, and personal evolution. Yet, astrology is not a predetermined script, it does not dictate fate. Instead, it serves as a cosmic mirror, reflecting our strengths, challenges, and innate potential. It is a powerful tool for checkmark self-awareness, understanding our inner world, emotions, and behavioral patterns. Checkmark decision-making, aligning choices with cosmic energies for greater clarity. Checkmark personal growth, recognizing life lessons and embracing transformation. While some may approach astrology with skepticism, countless individuals have found it to be an invaluable guide, offering profound insights into relationships, careers, and personal development. Ultimately, whether viewed as a spiritual compass or a psychological framework, astrology remains one of the most timeless and fascinating systems for exploring human nature and our deep, interconnected relationship with the cosmos.